Hey guys, really quick video for our myths about Japan playlist and our crime and emergency services in Japan playlist. The myth is foreigners commit most of the crime in Japan. So we addressed this at length in a video some time ago, but it appears that the important points might have been lost in amongst all the other information. So this video is going to be very short and is going to just give you the statistics and information directly from the National Police Agency of Japan and the Japanese Ministry of Justice. So anybody who has any doubts about any of this can check it out for themselves. The most recent information released from those two agencies was for the information or statistics for 2023. So these statistics are from 2023. Those statistics show 5% of crime committed in Japan is committed by foreigners. 5%. There are 125 million residents in Japan. There are 3.41 million foreigners resident in Japan and 25 million visitors to Japan in 2023. So obviously that's foreign visitors to Japan in 2023. That means that the total people in Japan in 2023 at one time or another was 149 million people. So 149 million different people were in Japan at different times in 2023. About 20% were foreigners. So that means that 20% of the people in Japan at that period of time were foreigners and they were committing 5% of the crime. That means that 80% of the people in Japan in 2023 were Japanese and they were committing 95% of the crime. You can replay this video at any time and pause it to write down any of those statistics you want and then check them out for yourself. So, just repeat that just quickly. 20% of people in Japan during 2023 were foreigners and they were committing 5% of the crime. 80% of people in Japan during 2023 were Japanese and they were committing 95% of the crime. The myth is foreigners commit most of the crime in Japan. There's no statistic to support anything even close to that. Just before I go too, visa overstayers, so coming to Japan and being allowed to stay for a period of time, 90 days or whatever period of time it is, and overstaying your visa is considered a crime, and that is included in those statistics. So when we're saying that 20% of the people in Japan were foreigners and they're committing 5% of the crime, that 5% of the crime includes visa overstaying, and the Ministry of Justice has previously said that up to 45% of that crime is visa overstays. So obviously visa overstays are a crime, but they're not a crime against people or property. There's the statistics, replay it, look at yourself, look it up online. National Police Agency and the Japan Ministry of Justice have the information there in Japanese and in English. It's a myth. Foreigners do not commit most of the crime in Japan. More videos coming soon.